Welcome to this in the series of videos of cutting out a shield using a jigsaw. So on this, before you start, you want to be quite confident already with using a jigsaw. So if you don't feel like you're ready to cut out a shield, it's helpful to draw a series of curves or a slalom course on a piece of wood. When you are preparing to cut out a shield, you want the shape to be drawn out exactly as you want it. So you want the line to be thin, and you want it to be a nice smooth curve, because you don't want to be guessing which side of the line to cut on, and you don't want to have to try and adjust the jigsaw when you don't have it drawn out in front of you. Things to watch out for when you're cutting out on a bench is that you don't actually cut into the handles of the bench. So you may want to adjust your shield position between the different corners. And it's helpful to cut out the corners where it hits into the wood, so do draw to the edge of the shield. It's also helpful if you have a handy person to actually hold down the shield, so that you don't have to spend one hand holding it down that I would have it on, and putting a lot of weight on, because the jigsaw can cause this to vibrate a lot, which would make it quite hard to actually follow the line. So now we're going to cut out this top corner. So when you're cutting out this bit, you want to watch that you don't make it too pointy, because if you do, then you will work with the leather at the bottom really quick, and no one wants that. You also want to make sure, because of how much the shape changes here, that this lot is all off your workbench, because it's quite difficult to adjust the position of this once you've started jigsawing, and you really don't want to damage your workbench or your jigsaw. For the very end, where there's a slight cut in there, the easiest way to sort this out is just sandpaper it for a little while. It's also kind of nice to just go once around all the edges, just to get these flimsy pieces off, because that makes canvassing and rimming easier, and it makes sure that there's no raised pieces up on the side. Okay, so now that we've got this general shape cut out and you've got a shield here, but for a top tip before you go on to do your own, make sure you have plenty of light when you're jigsawing the shield, because in the dark the pencil lighting can be very hard to see, and this can lead to you to mess up the shield entirely because you're not sure where you're cutting. So make sure you have as much light as you can.